Welcome to Maker's Perspective. I am D.H. McNabb, and we're going to chop the cane that we pulled in a previous video. So first, I go through and sort the cane. On the right, you can see I have my drill wire gauge, or you can just eyeball it. Typically, for the cane that I need, I just eyeball it. But for specific Marini, or if you're really going down the Reticello rabbit hole, then you can put that sections through the gauge. My cane chopper was made by Spiral Arts and has a little ruler on the side, and the stop plate can be locked into position. I've tightened it up to 5 inches. I take as many strands as I can comfortably hold in my hand and then just dink dink, chop chop until they pop off. One can easily make their own cane chopper. It's good to use good tool steel that can be ground sharp. If the blade on the chopper itself can be removed easily, that is good, so both parts can be ground when necessary. Kind of monotonous, but just going through the process. Dink dink, chop chop. Once I fill up that tray, then I'll take the canes and start laying them out. I'm getting toward the ends now. For that last little ones, I'll hold on to what I can and just chop them. Now I have a nice pile to lay out and make the length of my pickup, which will end up being the circumference of my bubble. When I lay out the cane, if everything is fairly close in diameter as far as individual canes, then there's nothing to worry about. If there's some slight differences, whatever you do, make sure that each end is the same. If canes get bigger or fatter, put those in the middle, kind of like a wave. So it'll go to the normal size, to the bigger size, and then back down to the normal size when you close the cane around the bubble. The easiest way to measure, I'm now back at home, is with a pie divider. Then, because the pie divider can swivel, I'll take my locking calipers and lock to the diameter that will be the size of my bubble. Now, if you notice or rewind, you'll see that I basically cut off 2 cane while measuring. That is for the squeeze. The canes get hot, you squeeze them. The pattern gets smaller. This other layout, where I want 2 equal gaps essentially, will pick up on one side of the bubble and then the other. I'll make sure that I measure out past that gap, then the same sequence, tighten it down, transfer it to my calipers. Here are the end results of that type of patterning. On the left, Pilchuck 96, and on the right, just a standard twist. The Pilchuck has a tighter twist. The Supio for both is in between them. Now, if you don't have a cane chopper, but you have tile nips, you can easily chop cane. This is probably the easiest method. Cane to the size you want, in non-cutting hand, grab, hold to the length, chop holding both pieces firmly, in your non-cutting hand. My canes have been processed, so the dowel rod was used in place. That is how I chop and get my cane ready for the pickup. The next video will be picking the cane up and making Supios for cups. Thanks for watching Maker's Perspective. Cheers.